Hello everybody. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Jai and Jerry po. Kamusta ang lahat? Hello everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening po sa inyong lahat. And anong oras man po ninyo mapanood ang video na ito. Hello, kamusta po? Kumusta ang tanan? I hope everyone is doing fine and well today. Anyways, for this video, I'm just going to share a quick update. If you're a K1 visa filer or is about to apply for K1 visa, K1 fiancé visa, this video is for you. Please subscribe now para hindi ka huli sa balita sa mga updates na nangyayari ngayon sa fiancé visa. Click the bell button for you to get notified sa mga next updates ko. And yes, and please don't forget to like this video. So again, if you're a K1 fiancé visa filer, this is for you. Sa mga bago pa po, if you're new to my channel, my name is Jai. And I am originally from the Philippines, but I live now in Florida, the Sunshine State. I got here through a K1 fiancé visa, and I am a green card holder under 2 years conditional po. All of that is a DIY process. So that's why gumagawa po, I make videos, nag-upload po ako ng video about K1 fiancé visa and adjustment of status, especially coming from my experience as a DIY filer or do-it-yourself. Ako lang po lahat ng nag-process ng documents namin, ng application ko for K1 visa so as adjustment of status. So please don't skip any part of this video para hindi po kayo maguluhan, para maintindihan niyo po. And yes, you may visit my YouTube channel, Jai and Jerry. Go to playlist. Sa playlist po, may makikita kayong album title dyan, K1 Visa and AOS Step-by-Step Guide and Tips. Nandyan na po lahat ng mga videos ko about K1 Fiancé Visa. If you are applying for one, those videos might find you helpful. Baka po makatulong itong video kahit papaano mabigyan ko kayo ng clarity sa mga confusions ninyo, mga ganito, ganyan. And please also help me share the videos, this video and some of my videos sa mga kakilala nyo po, or if you know anyone that is filing a K1 visa and adjustment of status, help me share my videos para po marami pa tayong matulungan, di ba? Kasi marami din po dyan nagdi-DIY lang. So, help me share my videos para mas umabot pa siya sa maraming mga sisters natin dyan ng mga K1 visa filer para matulungan din po natin sila. So yes, just a quick disclaimer lang po, I am not affiliated with any government agency nor working as an immigration attorney. I am not a professional or a legal expert. I'm only sharing based on my personal experience po as a DIY filer. Ako lang po lahat, nag-gather ng documents, nag-apply. These are based from my experience or on my experience po as a DIY filer. K1 visa and adjustment of status. So yes, yung update ko is yung processing time. I'm gonna be sharing with you the processing time right now ng K1 fiancé visa, yung I-129F, Petition for Alien Fiancé. Ano nga ba yung processing time ng K1 visa right now or the I-129F? Gaano ba katagal? Ang dami kasi ngayong nagtatanong, gaano po ba katagal talaga yung processing time ng I-129F Petition for Alien Fiancé? Sa mga alien dyan, charot sa atin pong mga K1 visa. So, sa mga hindi po nakakaalam, there are 5 service center po that is gumagawa or nagpa-process ng K1 visa. Yes, 5 service center. And I know you're very familiar with California Service Center kasi karamihan po ng documents or yung ang tawag nito, yung application ng K1 visa na pupunta sa California. But there are also applications for I-129F na napupunta sa ibang service center. So, ano-ano nga ba yung 5 service center na nagki-cater or nagpa-process ng documents for I-129F, Petition for Alien Fiancé. So, number 1 is the California Service Center. Pangalawa po is the Nebraska Service Center. And also, Potomac Service Center. And yung pang-apat is Texas Service Center. And yung huling service center po is the Vermont Service Center. Yun po yung 5 service center na nagki-cater or nagpa-process ng document ng K-1 visa or the I-129F petition. Sino ba ang pinakamabilis na mag-process right now ng petition? Sino ba sa kanilang 5 ang pinakamabilis na or mabilis mag-process ng service center? So yung pinakamabilis po, right now, ang pinakamabilis po is the California Service Center. So, alam ko, magtatanong kayo, Miss Jade, paano namin malalaman if nasa California yung service center namin or if nasa Nebraska, Texas, Potomac, or Vermont? So, you will know if your petition po is nasa California, kung nasaan dun sa 5 service center na yun, sa first 3 letters ng receipt number po ninyo or your NOAA 1. Sa NOAA 1 po, makakatanggap kayo ng 13-digit number yata yan. So, it starts with 3 letters and then 10-digit number or 13-digit number ba yan? Correct me if I'm wrong. Basta magsa-start po siya sa 3 letra tapos 10 or 13-digit number. So, here, take note. For California Service Center, ang 10 pala. Kasi I have my kodigo. Nililista ko siya. So, 13 all in all. 3 letters and 10-digit numbers. So, how do you know if it's California Service Center? Alam ko, marami sa inyo dyan kasi very familiar. Mostly, nasa California Service Center. It starts with WAC and then 10-digit number. Again, WAC and 10-digit number, that's California Service Center. Now, how do I know if nasa Nebraska naman po? So, Nebraska Service Center starts with LIN. LIN and then 10-digit number. Potomac Service Center, it's YSC and then 10-digit number. Texas Service Center is SRC and then 10-digit number. And for Vermont, it's EAC. EAC and then 10-digit number. Doon nyo po malalaman kung nasa ang service center kayo or nasang service center ang mga documents po ninyo. So, gaano kabilis ba si California Service Center? Ano ba yung alin ba sa 5 yung pinakamabagal na mag-process ng service center? So, like what I said, California is the pinakamabilis po na nagpa-process ngayon ng K-1 visa or the I-129F petition. 80% for California Service Center, 80% po ng cases are completed within 8 months. So, 8 months po. 80% of the cases are completed within 8 months. For Potomac naman, 80% of the cases are completed within 31 months. For Nebraska, 80% of the cases are completed in 12 months. 12 months naman po sa Nebraska. Again, Potomac is 31 months. Nebraska is 12 months. And then California is 8 months. Now, Texas Service Center. 80% po ng cases are completed in 10.5 months po. 10.5 months are 80% of the cases are completed in 10.5 months. For Vermont Service Center, 80% of the cases are completed within 34.5 months. Yes, 34.5 months po ang tagal. Vermont po right now is yung pinakamabagal na nagpa-process ng mga documents or I-129F petition. So, let's see. But still po, these are just estimation. Estimation lang po ito. This is not exactly na accurate po. Kasi this is just estimation lang po. Then again, every individual is different. Every individual's case is different. Every service center, iba-iba po. Depende din po yan sa may hawak ng documents po ninyo. So, hindi mo talaga masabi, wala talagang makakapagsabi ng exact time frame kung kailan natatapos ang K1 visa. Because a lot of people, majority right now, natatapos po or na-approve yung petition nila in just majority from 2 to 6 months. Na-approve na po, nakakatanggap sila ng know what to in a matter of just 2 to 6 months. Meron din pong iilan na nasa 8 months na naghihintay pa rin ng know what to, nasa 1 year na naghihintay pa rin ng know what to. So, meron din instances na inaabot na ng 1 year bago nila makuha yung know what to nila. But majority right now, as of January, ano ba ngayon? As of January 18, 2025, nasa mga 2 to 6 months majority, ganyan po yung time frame ng hinihintay na know what to. So good luck po sa inyong lahat. I hope na ma-approve na kayo and makatanggap na kayo ng know what to. I know you're gonna ask Miss Jade, gaano katagal ba from know what to NVC? Right now po, again, as we speak, naabot po siya ng almost 2 months to receive your Manila case number. So mag-expect na po kayo, i-anticipate nyo na po sa mga mind ninyo na after know what to, maghihintay kayo ng almost at least 1 month. 1 month to 2 months for your NVC number. So good luck everybody. Right now, yes, quick update. Right now, they are approving August filers. Nasa mid-August filers na po sila right now. So good luck. If you're an August filer, this is probably your month now. Fingers crossed. Good luck. August, September, and may iilan pa rin po na July. Tapos merong isa April, hindi pa siya na-approve. So hopefully this month, January is your month. So good luck everybody. Again, please like this video, share this video to anyone you know that is processing K1 visa or is about to process K1 visa para po marami pa tayong matulungan. And visit my YouTube channel, Jai and Jerry. Go to playlist. Sa playlist po may makikita kayong album title dyan, K1 visa and AOS step-by-step guide and tips. Nandyan na po lahat ng mga videos na nagawa ko personally from my experience as a DIY filer. K1 visa and adjustment of status, nandyan na po. So please help me share this video to anyone you know that is waiting for their know what to. Fingers crossed, manifesting. This month is your month to get approved. Good luck everybody, good luck, and visit my other videos as well. Good luck. If you got approved, let me know in the comment section. Say hi to me. Let me know saan na kayo sa process ninyo. So, don't lose hope. So see you everybody. Thank you very much for watching and thank you for all your support po. Maraming salamat. Thank you and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!